You are now tuning into Awareness Poetry by Vincent L. Johnson, Chicago's bicycle poet.
Liars beware. There are times when lying will make us knock on wood for the greater good. However, loaded speeches, liars and leeches, a lie's a lie, and apples ain't peaches. So for whatever sake or position we take, whether smooth and tidy, small or mighty, no matter how pat, a lie is just that. But the truth is like a pillar of strength, the tiger tooth of common sense. And so it follows like every tomorrow that those who are real have a God-like appeal. So when dark clouds hover, let the wise take cover. For a lie will desert you, blind you and hurt you, leave you misled and out of your head, give you false hope, hook you on dope, destroy your self-worth, make you feel cursed, have you constantly lying, pretending and denying, close your heart like a vault, make you think the wrong thought, keep you feeling mistreated, confused and defeated, have you saying you did while your true self is hid. Stop the profanity. Who am I? I am profanity, loud and uncaring. The more you hear me, the better I feel. For I can barely talk without swearing, because it takes no brains and it takes no skill. The louder I am and the more disgusting, the bigger I feel from all my cussing. And the reason I like to speak like this, it helps me to hide my weaknesses. I know I need to get a grip, but talking trash is so hip. Don't cool people talk this way? Inconsideration and disrespect make me feel tough. So is it any wonder I love to cuss? Lack of home training and always complaining are my outstanding features. I love acting a fool. I even used to ditch school. Can you tell? I didn't need no teachers. Though cursing is not conversing, it helps me to save face. Or if I ever were to be exposed, the person I pretend would come to an end. People would start to see that this was not really me, that my vulgar front stems from a deeper one. So I continue to do my thing, profanity and ghetto slang. Ladies, please. Young ladies yet to become ladies. In some instances, babies raising babies, loud and profane, acting and talking crazy. Quick to argue and draw attention, the things they say are too awful to mention. Just gotta be heard by creating a scene, yelling out each word, just plain being mean. Fooling themselves with their senseless trip, but you let them tell it. They think it's hip, like a foul odor polluting the air. All they want to do is swear, 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 not caring the least who hears or who sees. Just social dropouts with a language disease. Help them, oh Lord, show them the light. Open their eyes to what's decent and right. Help them to see true ladies don't swear, that loud mouths and cussing is a foolish affair, that what they are doing is sick and uncouth, a low-life attempt to run from the truth. Snakes and fakes. Depending on one's mind state, ignorance can be costly or free of charge. Times when it's awfully difficult to dodge. And one thing is taught, it's always at large. Sort of like throwing craps. Life is full of traps and mishaps of people giving to not really thinking, oftentimes driven by drugs and drinking, yet who strongly alleges everything is okay, but whose promises and pledges are not what they say. This is known as the breaks. make no mistakes, like snakes in fate, like vultures in wait in a culture of hate, who try to appear upbeat and sincere. But the truth be told, they are calculating and cold, actors and actresses with underhanded practices, never what they appear, misleading and insincere. But let me be clear, for all our sakes, the time draws near for snakes and fakes, for those whose hearts are like daggers and darts that jab and stab and come out of bad, so they play their games on the many names, quick to give rise to lies in disguise. As they say, the con is on when it's all said and done. Another winehead collapse, a player throws craps, but that's the breaks, make no mistakes, like snakes and fakes. Okay, many years ago, I did some time, which turned out to be a good thing because it allowed me to look into myself and ask questions that ordinarily I was dodging before. And as a result, I came up with this poem. It's called As Life Goes On. In my numerous mistakes, in my pains and aches, I have been like steel. I have known bad breaks. I have run into faith I thought to be real. I have been terribly sick. I have lived like a trick, lonely and depressed. And in the same breath, I have been closer to death than I care to express. I have been blocked and barred. I have dropped my guard to only be hurt. I have suffered defeat. I have been tricked and beat, clean out my shirt. I have gone astray. I have been betrayed, confused and lost. I have lost my head. I have been misled, let down and crossed. Yet not to be bragging, but in spite of it all, my feet are not dragging. I still stand tall. I'm determined still with an iron will to keep up my chin, to keep right on moving, learning and improving, a man among men, a man among men, a man among men. Get real. The phony people's abode. What is the phony people's abode? Something people dwell in and seem to excel in. It's the place where promises old meet a dead-end road, and he or she denies that they are lies, that though they said it and gave their word, they try to act like it never occurred. Just more excuses or tall tales. It never fails. They even have the audacity to claim it's your fault or mine, that we are to blame the sun didn't shine, that they are not the sort to exaggerate and distort, that somehow it's us and not them acting on whim. Nevertheless, the phony people's abode. If you fit this mold, two-faced and petty, time-wasted, not ready, quick to judge, hold a grudge but slow to budge, always blurting this or that, asserting stuff that's not a fact, saying you will but not for real, then this poem through and through more than rhyme, it speaks of you. And if you really believe in God, drop the facade. Step up and be counted on the horse you have mounted and do like you say. Quit shorting yourself and everyone else with words that stray and withers away. The God facade. Some people name and claim Jesus as their savior, but create and relate just the opposite behavior. I know of people as such, out of place and out of touch. People who claim to be saved, but who are not well behaved. Always talking about loving Jesus and saving souls, but whose hearts are like the inside of freezing, icy cold. Are they confused? Or am I? Lord knows the devil's a lie. I always thought Jesus was about giving and doing unto those as you would have them do unto you, setting good examples for the living, both in words and action and human compassion. I cannot believe self-righteous meanness is doing God's will. And Lord knows I have seen this to the point of being ill. Misinterpretation of the scriptures is like believing all things are permanent fiction. It's like believing because you go to church and read the Bible, because you are seeking spiritual survival, that it's okay to be in a state of denial, at least as far as others are concerned. How selfish is that? You gloat in your ignorance if such is the case, because being judgmental of others is not your place. The Lord is a personal relationship and we are all on our own, but that gives you no right to treat others like stone. That gives you no right to treat others like stone.
Sanity. Please stop trying to be for all humanity. Stop your God aside. Ooh. Stop your God aside. Hey.
More or less. Part of man's nature is to explore and tinker, to become not just spectator, but a thinker. And in that quest, develop a plan that says of him, the mark of a man. Drawing on past experiences, it is my understanding a man is no more than what he bargains for. He can boast, offer a toast, or talk better than most. Yet words alone when the moment is gone have no life of their own. Because from all accounts, it's the action one mounts, the doing that counts. That's how we measure one's personal legend. Sometimes our deeds also have needs, something more besides clout, what's in and what's out. We can put on a show and act like we know, promise and pledge, live life on the edge. But none of this matters. Steps are not ladders and broken glass shatters. So let us be sure, no man is no more than what he bargains for. Honestly, how we do each other is really dirty, and at times it's even scary. We treat our own less than worthy and ignore the burden they carry. Like dust mice on empty shelves, aimlessly slithering about, or people who don't respect themselves looking for some kind of out. Ask yourself this: why is it people outside of mine seem so much more appealing, that draws me across the color line in what I'm thinking and feeling? Could it be the power of persuasion has turned me against myself, slave to things Caucasian, instead of just being myself? God, I pray that those who are full of confusion and bitterness will take notice and honestly consider this, because it's not my ignorance, it's theirs that's keeping them blind with a troubled mind unawares. Their lack of intellect, their failure to see that it's not really me, in a phrase, their selfish ways, for they know not that they know not, that they are the source of their own remorse. So God, I pray that they might get it right, take stock and awake and do what it takes, for we have only so many chances to resist the devil's advances, and selfishness is one that needs to be undone.
And they're ignorant. And they're ignorant. And they're ignorant. Can't think, don't know.
Mothers are special. Mothers are special because she's the cradle and vessel from which life springs, and because her birth-giving power surpasses and towers over man-made things. She's also special because doing what she does puts her apart from others. That's the beauty of mothers. Sweet like Hershey in ways most profound, are linked to God's mercy where goodness abounds. And so, my friends, when it comes to mothers, this, that, or other, it never ends. Time has no shifts, straightaways, or bends. So drop your guards, questions, and ifs, and pay your regards, whether well-spoken cards or bestowing gifts, because Mother's Day is never done, and like the sun, second to none. So always remember, January through December, she's always a reason to do the unexpected, always in season to show she's respected. Set me free. Strengthen my will against liars in wait, from those who mean ill, where smiles are just fake. Lord, give me strength in a spiritual sense. Open my eyes and make me wise. Show me the way to a brighter day. Like a stone, rock, or pebble, cast out the devil, his demons, the beasts, and fill me with peace. Make way those clouds that cover my eyes, the vanity of crowds that bewail and lie. Give to me balance where good and bad merge, the courage to challenge stupidity's urge. Like a mighty tower, lift up my chin, grant me the power to not give in. Lead me and guide me when things go wrong. Be there beside me so I might be strong. Help me to know a friend from a foe, the greatness you are in all of your grace, that nothing's too far when you are my faith.